Hello planner friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back here with you all for another plan with me today. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Cassie and I share planner related videos like this one on my channel, as well as planner sticker hauls and hopefully in the future some organization and kit lineups as well. Hope you enjoy the video today. All right, so jumping right in here, this kit is from my newest addiction. It is called Sail Away, and I absolutely fell in love with this kit. I do PR for my newest addiction. I will go ahead and put my code on the screen here for you if you are interested in picking up this kit or anything else in her shop. I know that we are kind of in the planner community right now headed into, all of our fall and even some winter purchases at this point. So feel free to use this code to pick up something else that is more seasonally related. But my code is Cassie15, and I also have a freebie. I will drop a picture of that on the screen here as well for you to see. So you can put my name in the notes for my freebie if you are interested in picking that up. All right, so I am just jumping into the bottom washi here. So I guess while I am doing that, I can kind of just fill you guys in. I feel like it's been such a long time since I've done a plan with me, gotten one posted. I actually had about 3 hours of footage of 2 different haul videos that were kind of an extension one into the other that I completely lost recently on my phone. I do everything on my phone, and I really need to find a better way to do this, but for right now, that's what's working for me, and it did not work for me this time because I lost all of my footage. I was trying to clear space so that I could download the video, and in so doing, I deleted the original videos, and apparently when you do that, InShot does not keep your videos, and it deleted everything. It was all gone, like every single thing, and they were already edited, you guys. Like, they were edited, ready to go, just needed to download and post them to YouTube. So that was quite devastating because I felt like, yay, I'm finally getting back into it. And I had been filming the entire time in batches, and then it all went away. So anyway, enough of my sad story. So yeah, life has been a little bit busy with kids and getting ready for school to start and just all the summer craziness. My husband also plays baseball every weekend, and so I usually go and keep the books, and it's just kind of like a fun thing that we do sort of together. Not really together because he's on the field and I'm out there watching, but it helps him out a lot. He's kind of stepped into the role of being the team manager, and so it's really helpful if I keep the books because sometimes the guys don't pay attention. I keep the books really well, so he can defer to me when he's trying to upload the stats for the league. So it's just something fun we like to do, but it does take up my weekend basically. So, between doing life stuff and trying to catch up from the crazy week and then going to baseball on Sundays, I am left with very little time for planning. So I'm trying to get caught up. I am several months behind in my planning, but I went ahead and just jumped into July because I wanted to just start doing something that was more seasonally appropriate. Sometimes, drop me a comment and let me know if you're like this, but sometimes for me, it's kind of hard to get into the mode of planning when I'm planning out of season, if that makes sense. So I literally I have started my St. Patrick's Day spread. I have the base laid down, and that's as far as I got. And I just hit a creative block. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to start doing some July spreads because that's the month I was in. So I did my 4th of July spread and then, went into this one right after. So I'm hoping that jumping into more seasonally appropriate things will help me to stay motivated. It's not that I am not motivated. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I guess time is the biggest issue. And then I feel like when I do have time, I should be doing things for the home or the family. And so planning just keeps taking a backseat. But then I literally long for planning. That sounds so dramatic, but let me know if you're the same way. If you can't plan for a while, if you just start having you just miss it, I miss being involved in the community and posting more and being more active and sharing people's spreads and, just all of that. I feel like that's, part of being in a community, right? And I really do feel like I'm so grateful to be a part of this community. And so it really, I don't know, it's just sad for me when I can't be as involved as I want to be. So Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up, and every time I'm like, yay, I'm getting there. And then weeks will go by again and I'm like, darn it, I'm even further behind. So anyway, it's okay. I'll get there eventually. My goal now is to get my planner caught up before the Galentine's with a Plan event that's coming up in February. I was able to secure a ticket and I'm so flipping excited to go to this. Shanice from Planners and Tacos is hosting this event in Georgia, and I have never been to a planner meetup ever, any kind of planner, anything. Like I've just never done that. So I am really excited to go do that. And I would love for my planner to be caught up because I feel like I just want to go and flip through people's planners. If you've been to a planner meetup, tell me if that's what you do. I was talking with Kiara from In Kiara's Planner. Little side note, if you don't follow her on YouTube or on Instagram, you are completely missing out. So go follow Kiara. She's just so fun to listen to, and her spreads are gorgeous, and she's been around forever. So I feel like I'd be shocked if you didn't already follow her. But if you don't, definitely go follow her. But we were chatting because she also has a ticket. So I'm really excited about the planner meetup. And she was saying that, yeah, like people will just like flip through each other's planners. And I was like, yes, that's really what I was thinking I wanted to do. So really excited about that event coming up. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you're coming. I am so excited to meet a bunch of planner friends. I just think it's going to be amazing. My planner bestie, my enabler who got me into this hobby, she is coming as well. And she recently moved. We're both from New York, and she recently moved to Alabama. I have been in North Carolina for about 8 years now, I think. So we're really excited that we're going to get to meet up in Georgia at this event and hang out for the weekend and do all the fun planner things. So let me know if you are also coming, because I would love to know who's coming so we can all meet up and just have fun with each other. Okay, sorry about that. I was trying to fix my heating pad and it doesn't want to work. I know it's like 80 degrees outside right now, probably more. I don't know, but it's always cold in my house. So I have a sweatshirt and leggings and a blanket, and I wanted my heating pad, but it's not working. So anyway, all right, I'll jump into the spread a little bit. I've gabbed enough here. So laid down my bottom washi. That was part of the kit. And then I did add the garland on the bottom there. That is from Sadie Stickers. I knew when I saw her come out with the anchors and all of her nautical stuff that I wanted that to go with this kit. So I was really excited to be able to pull that in. So I did put the garland on the bottom because I feel like I've been doing it on the top a decent amount, and I just wanted to change it up a little bit. So I, with the date covers right now, I'm just doing, with the florals on this kit, I will say you can kind of see, and I tried to cut out some of it because it was really time consuming, but the florals on the premium matte are not contour cut super close to the florals, and that's not my favorite. I really like them to be super, like I guess everybody says kiss cut, but it's contour cut, whatever. I don't like when there's a lot of white around them, and so I was like fussy cutting them with my horrible stickers. You'll see at one point in here where I like really struggle with them. I need to get a new pair or find a way to sharpen those. I don't know. But I was cutting a lot of the stickers down, and you'll see later in the spread where I just gave up and was like, screw it. I'm just going to leave the white on them because I can't handle cutting any more florals. So yeah, I was cutting some florals for the top. I did add in the little rope. I think they're considered dividers, but I just kind of put them in as deco up top there. Really loved those nautical rope things. And then added the little wave dividers underneath the actual date covers. Those are also from Sadie Stickers. Pulling my page up here so I can kind of look at it. It's easier than squinting at the screen to see where I'm at. So yeah, the little wave dividers underneath the date covers are Sadie Stickers. The actual date dots that I put on there, or date squares, those I believe are paper trail plans that I pulled in. And then the little, what do you call those things? Like the rudder, is that what it's called? I don't know, the little wheel. Those are also from Sadie Stickers. Those were all from the same $2 Tuesday. So I did pull that in. I don't know if I even have it up there yet. I can't tell. I think it's underneath the sheet that's sitting there. And then the shell deco that I pulled in up there, that is from a little freebie from Paper Muse Crafts. I believe I got that when I did my 4th of July kit that I ordered from her, which I don't think I did a I don't think I did a video with, so you won't see that one in a plan with me, but I am sharing that on my Instagram currently. So you can check that one out on my Instagram, but that freebie came when I bought that kit anyway. So yeah, really loved that. It was perfect for the spread. So I pulled in a lot of the shells up top, and then you'll see throughout the spread I did pull some in there as well. So right now, I try to put, so I use the little torn paper thing in my sidebar, and this is the first time I've done that, I believe. And so I was struggling a little bit with like what to do with this. You know what? That's not right. Actually, I did use a torn paper in my Two Little Bees Winter Reverie kit. So, and I had like a lace washi, but I only have that in rose gold. So I didn't have anything in silver to add into this, and nothing like seemed right. So I just kind of left it there. And then I'm just building like a little scene down here. Used another like smaller torn paper one in the bottom left corner, and then brought in, this is from the journaling sheet, I think it is. And I had that on transparent matte. So I brought in the girl with the dark curly hair because I really loved her hair. I just think it was really pretty with like the little floral in her hair. So I wanted to bring her in and then use the little seagull. It reminds me of The Little Mermaid. Tell me who out there loves The Little Mermaid. It's my favorite Disney movie. But anyway, it reminded me of Scuttle, like sitting on the little thing. So I wanted to kind of build like a little scene there. So I used a little piece of like blue, like paint swatch kind of thing. Use that to make it look like water behind the little wave divider. That wave divider, I believe I did pull from the Paper Muse Crafts freebie. So I just kind of layered all of that down there, and then I'm trying to figure out right now, like, what am I doing with the top of this? So I added a little corner that's also from Sadie Stickers, $2 Tuesday, with some shells and just beachy looking stuff. And then used this little swatch from Miss and Meow underneath. I think that was a Miss and Meow one. I just missed that on there, but I think it was Miss and Meow. And then my July script is actually from Honey Inked. I realized after that I had a freebie from Dash of Sun that had a July script on it, and I should have just used that, but I didn't realize right away. And then I just added another little bit of a wave divider to kind of keep it consistent with the rest of the date covers up top. Here, this is, I believe this is is that the Dash of Sun's freebie? Maybe it's not. Maybe it was some other freebie. I just kind of cut this little like sunshine looking mandala in half and then stuck that on here. Ends up not staying, spoiler alert. But I just put that there for now until I could kind of figure out what to do with it. I feel like I do this often with my sidebar. Like I start it and then I don't know what to do with the rest of it. So I just kind of leave it and then do the rest of my spread. So this little trick with the full boxes, I've probably mentioned it before, but this is something that I learned from Danny with a Planny. If you're not following her, oh my gosh, go stop everything and follow her because she's amazing and is like the queen of creativity. I'm just always absolutely amazed at her creativity. So go follow Danny. But this was an idea that she had posted, I think, on her Instagram stories. She does not have a YouTube channel currently, but she will do like little mini videos and stuff. And she had posted this idea, and it has been such a game changer for me. I'm super thankful for her sharing this, because before I did this idea, I was always like putting my stickers down and then picking them up and trying to figure out where to put them. And this just makes it so I can move them around without having to like lay them down and pick them up a million times. I can just shift them around and then figure out how I want them and then peel them off. So this is me trying to figure out my lineup. My thought process with my boxes, I always like to have some sort of symmetry. If you've watched my other plan with me, you know that's kind of a theme for me. So like the two floral ones, I kind of balance those out on the different pages, one on the top, one on the bottom. And then there were all these like, you know, like the three, I'm holding that one in my hand right now, but the three like kind of beach scenes. And then I realized as I was holding that basically the scene I built in my sidebar was that same scene. So I was like, I can't use that full box. So I did not use that box just because I had kind of built the same thing on accident. Didn't even realize. Maybe subconsciously my brain like remembered that's what the box was and built it. I don't know. But I didn't feel like I could put that box in there too because I feel like it was just too much. And it didn't really flow the way I wanted it to. I typically put my box with a quote or whatever it is in the middle. That's just how I do things most of the time. Creature of habit, I guess. I don't know. And then I wanted this other, the box I'm laying down now, because it kind of, the background was like that plain blue and it matched. So kind of like every other one. This is me being OCD and straightening them out to be in the same like row, basically, if that makes sense. So yeah, got my boxes down there. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the little dragonflies that I put over there in the sidebar, those were also from Sadie Stickers from a different $2 Tuesday. I was trying to find like little seagulls or something, but I didn't have any of those. So I just put some little dragonflies in there because I feel like you see those at water a lot. So right now, so I've seen Lauren from Plan Mosh Plan, another one to follow if you guys do not. Love Lauren and all of her spreads. And she has some really amazing like cooking stories in her Instagram stories. She's just so good. Like I just adore her. So also go follow Lauren. Again, probably you already are following her, but if you're not, go follow Lauren. But she does this a lot. Actually, I think she does lines like on either side. So she uses like twice as many as I did with this, but these are kind of wide. But she has some like really pretty, I think they're from Paper Trail Plans, the one she uses, like washi strips like this, and she will put them in between, like line her boxes with them, and it's so pretty. So when I was sitting there thinking of like what I wanted to do, I looked over and saw these and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm totally going to do what Lauren does and put them in the middle. So I tried that out and I really love how it came out. It's like, I think because they're foiled, it doesn't feel as busy for me, because I could see where it could feel busy with all the anchors and stuff, but I feel like it just really kind of accentuated like the beachy feel of it all. So super happy with how that came out. So I just put one in between. So, I mean, you could do this with any, I know Sadie Stickers has a lot of like the themed $2 Tuesdays. And so these washi strips, typically you can get them like with, leaves or whatever in them. So you could totally do this with another spread. And it's actually nice because you don't use as many when they are wide enough to fit in between the two or the columns. So, yeah, I didn't have to use the whole sheet. So I have some for another summer spread if I choose to use some. Not enough to do this again, but at least some I could pull into like bottom washi or date cover area or something. So yeah, laying those down. What's next? I don't know, you guys. I feel like I'm so out of the loop with doing this because it's been so long. This is just me trying to come back in and figure out what I'm doing. Oh no, this is where I put in, I took one of these little divider things because it looks just like the divider and put it on the side, kind of underneath the torn paper and above the little seagull, so that it kind of just goes with the flow there with everything else. So for Monday, I am picking a box here so I can mark work. Maybe one of these days I won't mark work in my planner, but I feel like for the most part, I don't have a whole lot else going on in my life. I mean, I do. There's always like a million other things, but like things to mark in there, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll stop marking it. But for now, marking works. I just picked a box from the kit, and then my newest addiction has these really cool little like baby scallops. I don't know what to call them, but it's like a little divider, but they're a skinny divider that are scalloped and also foiled, and they're so pretty. And so I pulled in the one that has like the floral pattern in the background, so I could just bring in a little bit of distinction between like the blue box and the blue date cover header. So I put that on the top there, and then pulled in a laptop from Christine's Paper Studio, and then it was just pulling in like a leaf for behind it. I struggled a little bit with these florals. Well, first off, that one wouldn't come off the sheet, but they were, I talked about I had to kiss cut them or whatever, fussy cut them. But just like I'm used to having more like bouquets and stuff like that, and I felt like they were just like bigger than other ones, I guess. I don't know. And so it was a little bit trickier for me, but I like a good challenge sometimes. So this was a little bit of a challenge to try to like figure out what to pull in with them. But I just pulled in the one blue leaf behind there so that it would give it some dimension. And then this one, I am just pulling in one of the little, is it a rudder? Let me know. Tell me in the comments if I'm getting that right. I think it's a rudder. Pulled that in just so that I could mark. I had to let one of my team members go that day, so just pulled that in so I could mark that. I don't know why I want to mark that stuff in my planner. Like, really, do you want to remember those things? But I guess kind of, because like that was a part of my day and that was kind of hard, but necessary. So if you haven't watched my other plan with me's or don't know, I manage a large dental practice, and so part of the job as a manager, sometimes you have to let people go. So, even if you like them as a person, sometimes they're just not the right fit for the job. And so that was definitely not an easy thing for me, but I knew it was necessary. So got that done, and then took the office card and went and bought stuff for people's birthdays. We usually we like to do kind of make a big deal about birthdays in our office. So we were a little bit we have some stuff to sell, to decorate and stuff, but not a ton. So I went and went to Target and Party City and had to get waters for the office because we have to stock the fridge for the waiting room and stuff like that. So just took some time to go do what needed to get done for the office, but also kind of step out of the office for a minute and clear my head after having to do hard stuff. So yeah, I put a little floral there, and that little bag is a White Deer stationery bag. I think that one was on a freebie, and I just used that to mark that I was shopping. The little dividers that I'm pulling in there. So the ones I'm putting on now, those are from Sadie Stickers. I think they're the double line divider or something it's called. And then right before that, I pulled in some really skinny ones from Monk and Marble. I love Rachel's stuff from Monk and Marble. I think it's just so pretty. Did I actually? I didn't pull those in yet, did I? Just kidding. I didn't pull those in yet. We'll come back to my love for Monk and Marble. So yeah, just the Sadie Stickers ones that I'm putting in there. And then I put a little floral thing underneath there, and I am putting in some celebration little, I don't know, what do you call those, ribbons, I guess. They're little ribbons. Just creating a little mini box there because I did decorate the office that evening after the team member left, whose birthday it was the next day. We decorated the office, and so just used those little ribbons to mark that we were decorating. And then right below that, I'm just marking that I got a workout in. I think it was maybe chest and triceps because I pulled in this little sports bra from Letters to Apollo. I feel like when I'm doing an arm workout, I like to pull in the sports bras. I don't know. Indicates upper body to me. Not sure. And then below that, I did a lot of laundry that night, so just marking laundry. I don't really have a good laundry icon, at least not in silver, and so I found this little laundry strip on My Newest Addiction freebie, so I just pulled that in, cut off the little bra in there because I didn't really have a room for the whole thing in that little section. So I did that, and then pulled in a little floral from the floral add-on, and then I want to do this little script. I think that was a Christine's Paper Studio script. It's one of her script samplers or whatever it was. And then I realized I needed something underneath that. So this is a different My Newest Addiction freebie. I just pulled in a little transparent matte, I don't know, what do you call them? Paint swatches? That's what I always want to call them. But I pulled that in so that I could have something for the laundry script to kind of pop off of versus just being straight up on the white. And then I pulled in this workout script. This is from Zolene from Snowflakes and Planners. She does not have a shop, but she was so kind and made these for me and sent them to me because I had complimented her on the scripts in her spread when she was posting regularly. And she just went ahead and sent me some, and I thought that was so sweet. I really love the script on those. It's really easy to read, but still kind of scripty. So I pulled that in there. And then on Tuesday, I had already laid down, I think I probably skipped over it, but the little arch box with the florals over it, that was from, I think, the journaling page as well. So I just layered the little laptop girl that's also from My Newest Addiction. I love those. I'm obsessed with using those for work. I think they're so stinking cute, and I love the little foiled bow and the heart. Just love them. So I pulled that in, and then the seashell divider, that is from Sadie Stickers. So I use that to just kind of create a little, separation and everything. And then the mandala circles, whatever they are, I don't know, mandala, they're not circles. They are circles, actually. I cut them in half to kind of make the mandalas. Those are from Sadie Stickers. Again, I think those were a $2 Tuesday at one point, but the blue really matched this kit well. So I pulled in a half of one there and then a half silver one. And then you layered a Panabird Designs and Gather Layers collab scallop circle. And then I pulled in the girl from the journaling page, and that's the same girl from the actual box. So I'm glad I didn't use the box. But I used that to mark Tally's birthday. She's one of my coworkers that had her birthday, and she has blonde hair. So I felt like that was appropriate to pull that in. So just marking that it was her birthday that day. So that was a lot of fun. She's just a ball of joy and fun. So being able to deck out her desk and make it fun for her was it's always fun. So that was really nice. And then jumping into Wednesday, just doing work again. The box that I pulled in, that is from my newest addiction as well. Sensing a theme here. I have so many things in this spread that are from my newest addiction. But that box, I do have like the whole sheet of those boxes and I love them. They also come on like her little sampler. If you get the like a bonus sampler, you can kind of test those out. But I love like the offset 2 boxes. So I layered that there and then pulled in some more florals from the kit. And the bottom I did bring in a little bit. I think those are from Pretty Pink Co., the little leaves. I had just gotten those in not too long before, and so I pulled those in to kind of layer behind the like little floral trim there. And then I used a floral from the Floral Deco page to layer behind the laptop. I believe, gosh, where was that laptop from? I probably just had it on the screen too. I feel like that might be a Crafts by Towie, but it's not her bow, I don't think. I'm not sure where the laptop came from. I'll have to figure that out. And then below, I just used a couple of boxes. I used a half box and a third box. Was it a third box? Yeah, third box and a half box to create kind of like just, I don't know, rectangular. I wanted to create like a long, skinnier section. It was our other coworker, Kristen's birthday. She had actually got promoted and she's in another office now, but we got a bunch of decorations and got it ready the night before and then gave it to one of the girls from that office. She came by and we got it and we sent it over there so she could decorate in the morning, and we got her a bunch of like Disney princess stuff because she loves Disney princesses. So that was fun. So I just used some more of the little ribbon things and a garland from A Dash of Sun freebie, the same one that I had used in Tally's birthday section there, just to kind of deck that box out. And then the cake that I pulled in, I love that one so much. That's from Paper Mused Crafts. So I pulled that in there. And then I did pull in one of the transparent florals from the journaling page. And in that little section there, shoot, I didn't write that in here. I guess I forgot to write that. I would think I was going to write in there that I took photos of my planner or something, but maybe I'll just leave that and then stick another foiled sticker there. But I did leave room for that. So oops, I just realized as I'm looking at that I forgot to do that. All right, so moving on to Thursday. First off, I love that full box up top with a little anchor. I just think it's so pretty with the florals. I just love the florals and the blue in this kit. I just think it's so beautiful. Okay, anyway, moving on. The little boxes or circle boxes in the middle there, those are from Sadie Stickers from that same $2 Tuesday as the like mandala looking ones that I had used on, what day was that? Tuesday. So I brought in these circles here. I kind of wanted to like create some symmetry again with that, but also like do some layering. So yeah, I just brought in some circle boxes there. I cut one of them in half and then kind of layered it underneath the main box and then layered some florals behind it to just kind of take up some more space and make it pretty, because why would I not add more florals, right? We're always adding florals. Then I pulled in a box. Basically the only thing I did besides like work 11 hours or whatever it was this day was stop at the grocery store on the way home, because that's what I typically do. Oh, here it is. Here's where I'm adding in the Monk and Marble dividers. You guys, look how like dainty and skinny these are. I'm obsessed with how just like they're so tiny and perfect. So if you've watched other Plan With Me's, you know I usually pull in Dash of Sun Designs. Side note, I also do PR for her shop, so I will drop my code on here for that as well. My code for her shop is Cassie10. And I love her skinny dividers. They are slightly thicker than Monk and Marble, and so I love that I have both of them because I have variety and I can bring them in. So for this one, I felt like the like daintier ones would be nice because I had used the thicker ones of the Sadie Stickers above it. So I did just use that over all the on the tops of the boxes that I had put on the bottom of the column. So I brought in a box from the kit and then the shell divider. That is also Sadie Stickers from the same $2 Tuesday that I've been using most of this spread. And then what else did I put? I did put a cart on there. So the shopping cart that I put on there is from Crafts by Towie. And then the icon that I'm putting on there right now, that's a little desk. That is from my newest addiction as well. I just love this little desk scene. So and I felt like proportionally with this whole big section, like it made more sense to put a desk there. So I put the dust there, and then I did layer the transparent hearts underneath it. Can't really tell that they're hearts on there, but that's fine. I didn't want it to show like they were hearts, but I just used it to create some like, I don't know, layering behind it with some different colors because I felt like all the silver was just blending into each other. So, yeah, use that for work. And then what's next here? I guess we're moving into Friday. So I pulled out my white deer stationery. I really need to get more icons from her. I just need to get more icons in general. Kind of had the realization, like, I don't know, 2 hours ago that I never bought the chiropractic icons that Towie came out with. I'm so freaking sad. Next time she does her Teal Tuesday, I'm totally picking those up because even in this spread, like the very next thing I'm doing after this, I could have used that. Yeah, life has just been going so fast. Like I'll see things and I get so excited and I'll even share it. Like I didn't buy the white deer stationery door, the little autumn door scene thing either yet. So anyway, lots of things I need to figure out this weekend so I can get my shopping on. But anyway, so I pulled in the white deer stationery, little like comb and scissors. I had to drop my daughter off at a hair appointment. Fridays are my day off from work and they just typically end up being nonstop running for me because it's the only day of the week that I have to get things done. And I mean, obviously Saturday too, but I feel like there's always something happening. So Fridays, I try to pack in like doctor's appointments and all of that. My daughter does not have a car yet, so I'm still driving her everywhere, including to work. So I dropped her off at her hair appointment, and then I had an appointment with my chiropractor slash functional medicine doctor. And they were like not too far away from each other. So I was able to drop her off, go to my appointment, and then come pick her up from her hair appointment after and not have to like be too far away. So when I went to pick her up, she was like, "Do we have anything happening today?" And I really didn't have much going on that day, but I was like, "No." And then she's like, "Can we go to the mall?" So her hair place and everything, we were like right up near the mall. The big mall. There's a like smaller mall closer to our house. But the big mall, I have a love-hate relationship with. I hate driving to that mall. Like I hate the traffic around there because it's just a busy mall. It's a really nice one and it's pretty, but I just don't have patience for it, I suppose. But I decided, how much longer will my daughter be asking to go to the mall with me? So we made a day of it. So we went to the mall. There was a few stores she wanted to go to, including the Lego store, which I find adorable because she's 19 and still wanted to go to the Lego store. They have like some sort of floral Legos or something out right now. And so she was looking for like particular floral Legos and they didn't have what she wanted. I don't think she actually even bought anything at the mall the whole time, but she just wanted to kind of look at stuff. So we did that. And then of course, obligatory run to Target as well because what shopping trip is complete without a run to Target? So we also went to Target and I found the cutest romper. I am obsessed. It has like oranges on it and it's yellow. And my pasty white skin should probably not be in this shade of yellow, but I don't care. I bought it anyway because it was adorable and it fit me well. Rompers can be kind of tricky because I'm so petite and they don't always fit well, but this one was like a perfect fit. So I bought the romper. So that was nice. And I think she got some sort of, she got like a tank top or something. I don't know. She bought something small. Or I bought it for her since we were shopping. So that was nice little mommy-daughter time. We don't really get to do a lot of that. So that was a really nice day. And then that night I pulled in that little like lotion looking thing from my newest addiction. That was just to mark that I did a self-tanner. I have never done a self-tanner before. And it was like one of the mousse ones. So, I mean, that little lotion thing is probably not like the most appropriate, but it was the closest thing I had. Because it was like in one of those like mousse can things. I don't know how to describe it, but it was the first time I'd done a self-tanner and I did pretty good, if I might say so myself. So yeah, we had a pool party the next day, which I will talk about in a moment. But yeah, I was trying to make sure that I didn't look so ridiculously pasty for this thing. Because I'm really white and I don't tan well. So I wanted to have some tan. Okay, enough about my first world problems. Okay, so Saturday in the morning, I'm just marking that we made deviled eggs. And by we, I mean my husband. I really had nothing to do with it. But we needed to bring something to the pool party. And so we said we would bring deviled eggs. Everybody loves deviled eggs. They were gone like super fast. And my husband's really good at making them. So anyway, he made those, but I put it in my planner because I needed something else. Like really, it was like literally we made deviled eggs, went to the pool party, and then like nothing else, I think. So yeah, the top box there, that I believe is from a Bloom Paper Studio, that little rectangle that I used. I think that was from a Bloom Paper Studio freebie. And then the apron is from Crafts by Towie from another freebie. I really love that apron. I need to buy some of those. I really need to make an icons list. Tell me how you guys shop for your icons. I feel like I struggle with having the right icon for things, but then when it comes time to buy them, I don't know which ones to buy. Does that make any sense at all? Tell me if you struggle at all to buy icons, or like what is your system for buying icons? How do you keep up with like what you need and all of that? Drop me a comment below and tell me. All right, so the garland I brought in, that first one was from Sadie Stickers. Actually, all of those are from Sadie Stickers. I just kind of like created a little garland there because it didn't really look right with just the one swoop. So I brought in like the little anchor dangles and then the other like little dotted garland thing from another Sadie Stickers sheet, and just kind of created like a whole little thing. I kind of like how it came out. And then what else here? Oh, the other half circles from what I didn't use on Tuesday. I brought those in, so I kind of just did like the same type of box and then brought in the beach bag because I feel like that really matched the whole pool party vibe. And then that's the Paper Muse Crafts freebie again. And I'm just bringing in some of like the little, I don't know if they're supposed to be bubbles or sand pieces. I don't really know, but they were beachy, so I put them in there. And then I pulled in the other little wave that kind of, it's the same wave that's in my sidebar. So I brought that in just to kind of, I don't know, bring in some fun little waves because it was a pool party. Okay, I feel like I'm talking so much, but I guess that's what you do in a plan with me, right? In a voiceover. So let's see. On Saturday or Sunday, this is Sunday now, my husband had a baseball game that morning. It was, I think, like a 9 a.m. game or something crazy early, which is probably why we did nothing else on Saturday, because that's like his games are usually about an hour away. And then he has to be there an hour early. So that's like, if his game's at 9, we got to be there. We got to leave our house by 7. So that's early for me on a Sunday. So yeah, we went to his baseball game. I'm pretty sure he won that game. I don't remember. They win most of their games, so I don't fully remember. And then I brought in underneath there, I wanted something that was like a little bit more tan. And I remembered seeing Jess from Lustrous Plans. She is part of Paper Trail Plans. So if you don't know Paper Trail Plans, definitely go check them out. They have an amazing shop. But it's Jess and her mom, Susie. And Jess, they both have amazing spreads. But Jess had shared, she used a Monk and Marple little like half moon or moon thing as like a beach. And so I had seen that on her Instagram not too long before I was doing this. And so all of a sudden I was like, light bulb, I have those. I could totally use those. So I brought that in, and then I just went back in the spread again with my symmetry, right? I couldn't just put it in one box. I went back and just kind of like put a couple of those in throughout the spread so that I could bring in that like sandy color. And I'm really happy with how that brought in some different colors, because this is really monotone as far as like it's all blues. And so it was nice to kind of bring in some of that sandy beachy color to break it up a little bit. So yeah, we had his baseball game, and then after his game, we had not eaten before we went. So we stopped at a place called Burger 21. We had never been there before, but we just had like a little mini date and went there. So I used that icon from, I think that's from Paper Muse Crafts. I had bought that from a D-stash from, I think it was from Liz with Keepsake Plans. And I couldn't wait to use that. So I brought that in there. And yeah, we had like a little mini date. It was a little bit tricky for me because I did food sensitivity testing and I can't have so many things now. So it was highly disappointing, but it did the trick, I guess. I got a burger with some lettuce as a bun. So anyway, that was sad, but that's part of my life. We'll save that for another plan with me and fill you in on all my sadness when it comes to eating. But it's okay. It's going to make me feel better in the long run. So sacrifices have to be made. So after we did Burger 21, we stopped at Target as well. Probably needed like laundry soap or something. I don't even know. But we did stop at Target on the way home, as well as Food Lion. Food Lion's like the grocery store right outside our neighborhood. So we're there a lot. You'll see that a lot in my planner because it's just convenient. Not my favorite place to shop, to be honest, but it's convenient, so it will do. So for this, again, those circles are part of that Sadie stickers $2 Tuesday from forever ago. So I just layered those and brought in a Target bag from Crafts by Towie. It is a really big Target bag, so it kind of took up a lot of space, but that's okay because I had a lot of space to take up. And then I layered some florals from the kit behind it, and also brought in another shopping cart from Crafts by Towie to mark the Food Lion run there. And then brought in like some floral trims on the bottom. Yeah, and then I just went back through and put in, those are more of like the little bubble / sand, whatever they are. Just wanted to add a little bit more to the kit. And then what am I doing here? Let's see. Oh, I think I wanted to like make that match a little bit more. So I brought in that divider from Sadie Stickers, and I just put that underneath Brian's game to kind of just add a little bit more to that. And I just cut that divider. I did flip it upside down just to be a little bit different because you can't really tell it's upside down. So I just flipped that so that it fit better. And then, yeah, this is where I'm struggling with those horrible scissors. You see me just be like, all right, I have to take the whole thing up. So yeah, I just put that in there. And then I think after this, I pretty much just moved back into my sidebar. So like I said earlier, sometimes I don't know what I'm doing with my sidebar, so I kind of stop and come back to it. So while it seems like maybe I'm done with this plan with me, I'm not. I have more to come. Right now I'm just trying to figure out, I had this little shell off the freebie, and I was trying to figure out like, where can I incorporate this? So this is me trying a million places. And then finally I was like, ooh, this one works. So I stuck it behind the little bag on Monday, behind the little shopping bag. And then was trying to figure out what in the world am I doing in the sidebar. So that was the Dash of Sun freebie I was thinking of. It has the word July. And when I was editing this plan with me, I was like, really? Like, it was right there in front of my face. I could have used that. But because I think, oh no, that's glossy too. I was thinking that was on transparent matte, but it's not. But yeah, I realized there was like two little like mandala things, and then it looked like a little sun. So I decided to put them together and make like a little sun to kind of make that, I don't know, like a full scene versus just like having the girl and the seagull and then it was like nothing above it. So I just did that to kind of like break it up and make that like one little scene, and then I could do the top. I'm not sure I love my sidebar in this. I mean, you'll see when I get to where I'm done. I love the elements and what I did, but I don't know if I love it all together, if that makes any sense. So these little boxes here, these were part of Tay from Shantae Plans and Sadie Stickers collab, like over a year ago now, I think. I love these boxes so freaking much. And I decided to cut them in half and kind of like bring them in to the spread and just kind of like do something a little bit like geometric. I don't know how you want to call it. But yeah, I just cut one in half and then brought these little boxes in and stuck them in here. And then I was trying to figure out what to do with the inside. And I decided that it would be really cool to bring in the shells. And so I used one of these dividers from Sadie Stickers and just like trimmed it to fit inside of the little like triangle that I'd created. So yeah, that might be one of the most creative things I did in a spread. And I really love how it came out. So I just cut that down, and then I used what was left of that one divider and put it in the other one. So I really only had to use one divider for the whole like two boxes that I made, boxes, triangles, whatever they are. So yeah, I really had a fun time creating that in between there. And then I wanted to just add a little bit more pizzazz to those boxes. So again, these little skinny like scallop dividers, I just brought in one of those and trimmed it. And then I realized that I don't think I had enough of that one or something. I think I just wanted to do the darker blue up top because the light blue matched that like paint swatch too closely. So I brought in the darker blue, swapped it out from that lighter one that I had, and then I used the lighter one below it, since that wasn't like directly on top of the light blue. So yeah, I'm just creating like the little scalloped border, basically, I guess you want to call it that, around each of these little triangles that I'd created. And then I'm not there yet, but once I was done with this part, I did bring in some more of the little Sadie stickers, like anchor dangles, and put those like right above the sun. Sorry, I went out of frame here. I didn't realize until I was editing this that I was out of frame. Forgive me. Again, still trying to get back into the swing of things here. So forgive me if this plan with me is a little bit of a hot mess. So here I am bringing in the little dangles. Some of these I had a hard time getting off the sheet. So sorry if you're like watching me struggle here. It doesn't look like as much of a struggle when it's in fast forward. I wish that my plan with me's were this quick. I think I had like 3.5 hours of footage to shorten for this 45-minute video or whatever this is. So yeah, I just hung a few of these here. Again, I don't know that I love this, but like I didn't really know what else to do there. So it was good enough. I love the little triangle things that I created with the shell divider in between them. I just kind of wish that maybe I would have like done that all the way down or something instead of creating a scene. I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit like disjointed with that at the top and then the scene at the bottom, but I love both of them separately. I just don't know that I love them together. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Feel free to tell me, yeah, I agree with you. I don't know what the heck you were thinking. Or maybe you have a different perspective on my, like, I don't even know what you want to call it. I feel like it's 2 different vibes in my sidebar. So anyway, I finished adding a little bit of the shells from the Paper Muse Crafts freebie. And then I am just showing you the spread here. And then this is what's left of the kit that I used. And I actually had quite a bit of leftovers, so I'll probably be using those in my prayer journal. All right, so here is the finished spread. This is after the pen, so I did go in and add in what I actually did. I didn't do that on camera, but it is all in there for you to review. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it was a little bit all over the place, but I really appreciate you guys coming back and watching my plan with me. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much. See you next time.